Court is back in session. We have the court has a petition for order of non-disclosure of records in cause number 0137539. This document was filed on behalf of Deja Brianna Duraso by her attorney Stephen Holloman. Attorney Holloman, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you. And yourself?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. And in this case, the state is represented by Attorney Lamar Johnson. And again, Attorney Johnson, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Your Honor. Thank you.
Now, Mr. Holloman, you'd like to prove up your petition?
Yes, sir. The petitioner asked the court to take the petition, judicial notice of the contents of the petition. There was a deferred adjudication order of dismissal as Exhibit A that was signed February 23rd, 2017. With a 2-year wait period before filing the petition. The petition was filed. Excuse me.
I think it says April 22nd, 2022.
22, yes, sir. This was a Class A misdemeanor theft.
Was it?
And
It has criminal mischief on the petition.
I'm sorry, the criminal mischief, yes, sir.
Yes,
Criminal
okay.
mischief, yes. And the petitioner asked for a court to enter an order of non-disclosure.
Okay. State, you have anything?
Your Honor, the state has no objection and is unopposed.
Okay. Now, the court looked at the, hold on a minute. Let me, could you look up Deja Duraso? Last Duraso is Duriso. Just look up, just yet. Look in a case if it had previously represented her. This name sounds familiar. Daija. That's how you spell Deja.
No, so she just said that.
The one, okay. Now, Mr. Holland, I looked at the court reviewed the petition. Now on page 1 of this petition, where it says date of arrest, it has 2 dates. It has February 16th, 2016 and July 28th, 2015. At least that's the one I'm looking at. I don't know if you
Yes, sir.
same petition. And I think the court is taking judicial notice of this. I think based on the deferred adjudication order, it has date of, let me see, offense date was March 26, 2015. What? Yeah. Wait up. March 26, yeah. Is that right? Date of offense. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at the arrest date. The arrest date. He had 2 dates that the person was
Yes,
arrested.
sir. I forget which, I think I forget what one represents. I think the February date is the arrest, and then I think she turned herself in on the other date, which is weird.
I think I had, okay. Yeah. So what, I mean, so that was one, issue that I found. And the other issue was, it stated that in the first paragraph, now comes Deja Brianna Duraso by and through attorney, record moves the board for order of non-disclosure under section 411.018. I think that, when I looked at that in the government code, yeah, that deals with application of subchapter. I think,
I think it's 411.074, y'all.
he had 411.081. And I think in that chapter, there's about 7 ways the person can get, not under 411.0.81, but under the chapter 411, there's like 7 ways a person can, I think, there's 8 categories of non-disclosure. And so I think you just have to pick the appropriate category. And because 811.081 is not a category. It's just a subchapter that does not apply to criminal. The way it reads is application of subchapter. This subchapter does not apply to criminal history record information that is contained in, and they have posters, announcements, lists for identifying and apprehending fugitives or wanted persons. That's number 2. Down to original records of entry. So that doesn't have anything to do. It has to be one of these other categories that's in 411. Yeah, that's in chapter 411. I think we had that come up before. That last one we did.
Right, I think 411.74 lists, well, it has the required conditions. Is that what you're referring to?
No. I'm looking at in his thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I cited the statute that was in the deferred adjudication dismissal order. So that was what was cited, and that should be entitled to a non-disclosure.
Oh, but that's probably
Zero.
the statute has changed.
Yep.
I think that's the problem. So that's why people are citing that.
Yeah,
I think what's happening is that statute has changed.
okay.
It's so they got 8 categories in that in 411.
Mhm.
But I think the last time the person was saying the same thing.
Right.
But the way we read it, when you look at 411.7, let me see, was that it? Yeah, 411.0716, it shows that it's retroactive. This here statute is retroactive.
Mhm.
And so, which means that you have to go find one of the categories that your petition falls under and list that section. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Right, right. I think before before they did the categories, they just had, you only could get it one way. But now there's 8 different ways you can get non-disclosures now.
Okay.
So they got different categories. And so what I'm saying is this number here doesn't cite it the appropriate category. You just have to look at that section. Just he pulled one up, but other than that, now let me do this here.
Yeah.
Right. Now the other thing is this here. And you did cite that in your petition that it will be in the best interest of justice that this petitioner be granted a non-disclosure.
Yes.
And could you just tell the court
Yes,
what
sir. Excuse me, Ron.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, if it pleases the court. Yes, sir. Ms. Duarto is not here today because she's working. She is, as part of the legal requirement stated in the petition, she has not been
Oh, okay.
violated any of the law, been put back on probation. So, she has again completed the conditions of her deferred adjudication order.
Okay,
And it would be in the public's best interest, as well as her, that the court enter an order of non-disclosure with regard to this particular criminal right.
okay. So, what the court is going to do, at this time, the court will give you an opportunity to amend your petition. And then, is there any reason for us to have an additional hearing state?
No, Your Honor, I don't think that's necessary at all.
Okay, so what we'll do, we'll allow you to amend the petition once, make whatever necessary corrections you need to make. And then, the court will approve the order without the necessity of having an additional hearing.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And that is the order of the court. You may be excused.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay.